What's up, friends? It's your boy GP with DeOrganized Media, bringing you another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together to talk about the latest news, the Bitcoin news, the world news, alpha straight and fresh off the presses. I hope you've had a really high-frequency Friday. We are moving into the weekend where we are going to touch some grass and touch some ass. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes, man, it's been an alpha pack week. We've got some legends in the house today, so I figured, I'd do a little short, brief news segment. Got my dog back there. He got his flea medicine again. He's itching on himself. Bruce, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Yes, you know I love you. Yes, you gotta stop fighting. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Boy. All right. So let's get into the news. Let's get into the charts. Let's get into the fun. This is what you get with the Organized Nightly. It is not scripted at all. So sometimes you might just see my dog biting his ass. So let's go and go ahead and head it over to the chart. Looking at the SDX chart now. Let's go to the BTC chart first here. So it looks like BTC is chopping around. Looks like the daily time frame. So on the day, looks like we just moved. Is that another into the 30-minute close? Like 30 minutes until we close here, and it looks like we closed. It looks like not leaving a gap behind at all. That's fair. Like bullish came down, closed the gap. So there's not going to be a fair value gap left behind. That looks like it could continue. That's nice. Nice. I like it. Actually came back down here in the last couple days and boom, touched the top of this wick right here, leaving no fair value gap there. This looks like this is nice. This is looking nice. Like it could go back to 123K easy. Got people calling for 120K on the timeline. So we shall see. We shall see. As far as alts, let's take a look at STXS USD. We'll get you the spot crypto chart for stacks. Same thing for stacks. There is a little fair value gap here, looking like it has a little fair value gap here as well. And I've got some Fibonacci set up, and it looks like this fair value gap here with this box that I have drawn corresponds with the 0.786 retracement. So maybe we might get a little bit, I'm praying for this, like that I'd be able to buy some more stacks around 61 cents or so, around the 60-cent region. But I don't know, man. Like we might just see this thing just take off. I don't know what to expect at this moment, but stacks is coming in around 73 cents at the moment. Look at that. Let's look at total three looking like it got a little pump of Ruski today on the daily time frame, and it might just take off. Got what we call, when I say a fair value gap here, a fair value gap is whenever this candle, all right, we got a big candle up right on this one. So the wick on this candle and the wick of this candle leave a little fair value gap here. So if we pull it to the bottom of the box to the bottom of the wick there and the top of the wick here, this is what I'm talking about. If price does not come back and trade in this zone over the weekend for total three, that is something that this is somewhere that we may revisit later on. Or if it does come retrace and then only closes half of it, that's bullish. Like if it hits this middle line here and then just takes off, bullish. So we'll revisit it in the next cycle. So I'm not a technical analyst, so literally take everything that I say with just a little bit of but I was looking at total three as if it was in a flag and it broke out. So I took the measured move, which is this right here. This would be your flagpole. And then from the breakout, right? So the target is 1.33 trillion to 1.35 trillion dollars for total three. and total 3 is everything, the total market cap of everything, not including Bitcoin. So Ethereum and all alts is total 3. So moving on into the news here, I've got some bookmarks for you. So let me see here. Let me replace my screen with my X, and that is not my bookmark. Oh. Let me go to more. It would just bring up more. Okay, the bookmarks. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting into the news. Give me a second here. I need a little drink. That's nice. All right, some Tyler Durden from Theo Vaughn here. Let me just restart this and we can watch this together.
What's a country you might visit, man, if you ever could visit somewhere?
I would say Germany.
Okay. Would you ever go back to your homeland, your family's homeland, you think?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sure, buddy. What's a country you might visit, man?
Who made this meme? Sure, buddy. Like, Theo Vaughn is a character. This guy here. that one made me laugh. Let's see. All right, so someone just bought 300 billion in NAT, over 16,000. So these are DMT tokens that are made from parses in a bitmap, is what I believe from. Like, if I hope I'm not butchering that, but it's a Bitcoin asset, is what it is. So NAT token is a Bitcoin asset. So someone's aping. People are speculating on Bitcoin assets. 1 cent tens. Look at this. This is a new AI, Genie 3. Can even walk you through classic painting. Look at that. Look at it. Beautiful. These AIs are getting very based. Very, very based. Harvard investing 120 million in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. Harvard is committing 120 million to BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, signaling growing institutional interest in cryptocurrency. Universities, mom and pop shops, you name it, scientific groups, ballerina studios, whatever, they're all wanting a Bitcoin treasury or exposure to Bitcoin ETFs. So there you go. Everybody wants to hodl Bitcoin in one way or another. Another meme here. I need to retire my parents this cycle or I failed. So relatable. Another meme in a ship post. Internship application. Please. Okay, you get the point. Come from Bitcoin trading cards and you can follow them at Bitcoin_cards. This is very awesome. I love these. We interviewed this guy on the Nightly Show, and he is based, and his products are awesome. I want to get this. He has a partnership with, I believe it is TCG, or it's one of those big names that you grade cards with. You can get your Bitcoin trading cards graded. But look at that art. This is fly. Pow. Got a little robot going on. I need it too. Moving on. Breaking. President Trump beat Putin to beat Putin in Alaska next Friday. Pray for peace. Bitcoin H3 almost full recovery and back above support and resistance. So you can see a resistance line here. Boom, touched it. Back above support and resistance. There, 120,000 burger dollars this weekend. So calling for 120K this weekend. Coming from the legend of Stacks Legends, Jackman Switch, and you can follow him at Jackman Switch. Whoa, just earned 11K BankerBot token. Look at that. And he's also been experimenting with Agent Hustle. Do you want Agent Hustle here in Stacks STX ecosystem? Well, I asked Agent Hustle about the potential benefits for the Stacks network, the Stacks community, and Agent Hustle. Here we 3 answers here. Agent Hustle on STX is a triple win. User benefits, Bitcoin native trading, AI strategies using real Bitcoin, not wrapped tokens, enhanced security, smart contracts backed by Bitcoin's hash power, dual yield, earn Bitcoin through STX stacking while AI trades, institutional grade regulatory clarity through Bitcoin ecosystem, Stacks ecosystem benefits, mass onboarding, AI UX brings technical users to Bitcoin DeFi, TVL growth, network effect, boost, you name it. There's a lot of benefits for having Agent Hustle and Stacks. So go raid this. Go let them know that, hey, we are welcoming you to the Stacks ecosystem. Come trade SIP10s with your AI agent. I would love to see multiple agents like BankerBot, Agent Hustle, and SAI working all in conjunction to get stuff done. I didn't go to my main page and bookmark anything, but there is some stuff in here. So there is a Leo Cats giveaway for the most active chads in the Zest Discord. So go get into the Zest Discord, guys. Got that going on, as well as the monthly poker tournament going down in the Stacking DAO Discord. So if you are an active stacking bro and you have the Stacking DAOs role and you have been very active lately and partaking in the activity schedule, you have a priority seat. Please do grab that. We have 150 seats for this poker tournament available. So guest registration opens up at 12 p.m. ET tomorrow. So I will shoot the link in the Stacking DAO Discord tomorrow, and you can also join the Stacking DAO Discord. I have a link there pinned under this post. My handle is GPSC_STX. So go get in there, guys. All right. Excuse me for just a second. Hold it. Hold. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So getting back into the news here from the Stacks ecosystem. Go back to my bookmark real quick. Live. There we go. Scroll. All right. So Monday, August 11th at 3 p.m., the AI Guild episode 4 with the @Stacks AI Guild. That is a new handle that you want to follow. Follow the Stacks AI Guild, AI tools, and more. Excuse me. A smoke new all-time high. Keep one eye out for what's coming. Look at the cooking going on right here. Loved, liked, and shared. And same with this one, liked and shared. Go to my handle, GPSC_STX. Check that. Coming from the Stacks Foundation, that handle is Stacks.org. SIP31 successfully passed, setting the stage for growth, focused endowment. Well, what's next? Here's what's been done so far. What's coming by year's end on Stacks. July marked a key milestone. SIP31 passed, and the foundation for the Stacks endowment is underway. Endowment contracts finalized and audited. Public wallet shared for full transparency. Upgrade code delivered to node runners. Look at that. Love that. What to expect for August and September. Legal entity formation. Final treasury committee selections. Stacks endowment website. Initial grants. Plus, start key hiring process for our CIO, CEO, and a CMO. Grant program workshops, SBTC products, programs, and new SIPs. Looking ahead to Q4 2025, key initiatives include new grant opportunities via staff endowment, expanding hiring across the operational entity, acceleration of DeFi deployments across the ecosystem. By year's end, Stacks will be positioned to focus only on growth. Look at that. Once key hires are in place, the next wave of initiatives will roll out. Stacks-wide marketing campaigns, programs driving app-level growth and security, support for builder fundraising, TGEs, and company scaling. Everything needed to support the ecosystem will be ready. I love it. Love it. Going back into the main news here. Stacks is leveling up. Updates on core development, SBTC, the incentive program, and more. Set a reminder for Stacks Town Hall next week. It's going to take place Thursday, August 14th at 11 a.m. ET. So go hit that up. Liking and reposting. From the main Stack handle again, why DeFi on Bitcoin is inevitable from Tiger Research. Let me follow them and see what it is about. For instance, Stacks secured by Bitcoin hash power enables smart contract cross-chain tokenization via SBTC and native BTC yield through proof of transfer, that is POX, stacking, making Bitcoin programmable and productive for builders and institutions alike. Coming from the Bitflow handle, and that is Bitflow_finance, new L1 to L2 swap tracker is live. Watch every step, funding, verification, execution, tick across the screen in real time. No more win, just complete transaction transparency. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Automatic. Love those guys. USD from the Hermetica squad, and you can follow them at Hermetica Buy. USDH met with stakers daily for the past 32 weeks, handing out attendance bonuses. If you plugged in less this week, you earned 8% APY. You don't know about USDH? It is the first Bitcoin-backed stablecoin in existence. It is native to Bitcoin, and it is a yield-bearing stablecoin. If you lock it up on the Hermetica platform, you can earn up to 25% APY on your stables. I want my stables backed by Bitcoin. Ditch your fiat-backed stables and get you some USDH. Let's go. Coming from the Zest protocol handle, and you can follow them at Zest Protocol. Zest processed 1,300 plus liquidations on stacks with zero bad debt. It handled a full STX drawdown from 380 to 40 cents without losses. Here's how Zest efficient liquidation system suppliers liquidity. There we go. Zest protocol lets you borrow assets by using SBTC, STX, STSDX, and STSDX BTC as collateral. If collateral values drop too much, they may no longer be enough to cover the loan. To protect the system, Zest automatically liquidates sells collateral before loans get too risky. Zest is designed to help stay safe from liquidations with built-in risk limits. Max LTV, that is loan to value, by asset, borrow up to set percent of your collateral value. That is 70 or 50% for STX and 70% for SBTC. Liquidation threshold. If your LTV hits this level, your position is up for liquidation. For example, a user borrows 105 of AEUSDC using $150 worth of SBTC as collateral. That is 70% LTV. If SBTC drops to 135, the loan approaches the danger zone of the 80% liquidation threshold. Zest may liquidate some or all of the SBTC to cover the debt and protect the system. Zest efficient liquidations are all about protecting our users' assets. If the protocol fails to liquidate in time, the collateral may no longer cover the loan, resulting in bad debt. In that case, lenders supplying the assets take the loss. That's never allowed to happen. B. If BTC crashes and your $150 of SBTC drops to 80 before liquidation, but you still owe 100, the 20 shortfall becomes bad debt. Liquidations equal selling collateral to repay loans before it's too late. Bad debt equals what that doesn't happen when that doesn't happen in time, and someone takes a loss. Zest runs the most battle-tested liquidation system on Stack. It ensures liquid suppliers can earn yield without worrying about bad debt. Zest track record is a powerful reminder that it is the backbone of Stack DeFi. There is no second Zest. Getting into the Stacking DAO stuff, and you can follow them at Stacking DAO. Stop leaving a 10% APY stacking yield on the table. Here's a full set of short tutorials to get started in Stacking DAO, and I'll unlike and unpost and then like and repost. Go to GPSC_SDX if you want to check out these base strategies. Getting into the main news here. Bitmine becomes the world's largest ETH treasury. They now hold over 3.33 billion in ETH. Wow. Bitmine Immersion Tech. New, a whale just purchased 100 million worth of Bitcoin. Look at that. Analysis. Zero top signals crossed yet on the bull market indicator dashboard by CoinGlass. Is this a real run ahead? Is the real run still ahead? I wonder. Update. Market sentiment heating up as fear and greed index hits 75, deep in greed territory. Look at that. in the green territory. JP Morgan expects the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates in September. This is a based meme. Look at CZ here. CZ, a lot of people are buying. Look at this guy here. Based. Bullish. Michael Saylor says you can't tariff Bitcoin like gold. Bitcoin is digital gold. Bitcoin lives in cyberspace. No tariffs in cyberspace. Look at that. Signum Bank launches SWI services, expanding institutional access to the SWI blockchain as its official banking partner. President Trump is reportedly removing Billy Long from his role as head of the IRS. Get rid of him. Latest, over 31 trillion in U.S. wealth platform capital is still restricted from accessing Bitcoin ETF. Structural barriers are limiting flows, but this won't last forever. Yes, it won't. They can trade you. They can only trade you for so long. Bullish. Senator Cynthia Loomis says President Trump supports her crypto reserve bill, which proposes the U.S. purchase of 1 million BTC. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Justin Trump plans to take Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac public in a $3 billion IPO at a $500 billion valuation, the largest in history. Giant. Coinbase will soon support decentralized trading within its main app. Yuck. Bullish. Corporate treasuries and funds have bought 371,111 BTC year to date, 3.75x more than miners produced over the same period. Demand is outpacing supply, is what that's telling you. Update: the Whiff hat sold for 794K, while its NFT once hit 4.3 million, 5x the price of the real hat. See that NFT seasons today. 119.37 million in ETH liquidated in 24 hours. Shorts 91 million. Longs 28 million. So looks like bears got wrecked today. Ethereum hit over $4,000. Joe McCann's 1.5 billion Solana Treasury SPAC canceled after his asymmetric fund plunged nearly 80% year to date. Ouch. ETH back at $4,000. ETH daily transactions hit 1.74 million for the first time ever. Insight per CryptoQuant, BTC at 116K is still the DCA buy zone. So we are not done, according to CryptoQuant. Jack Dorsey's block added 108 BTC in Q2, bringing its total to 8,692 BTC, worth $1 billion. Jack Dorsey, there you go. OKX has added Apple Pay to its Buy crypto service for US and EEA users. Look at that. Big. El Salvador plans to launch the first Bitcoin bank. Look at that. The first Bitcoin bank. That is interesting. Latest. 1 billion Swiss bank Signum announces SWI custody, trading, staking, and lending services for institutions. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. New Ethereum Foundation will match up to 500K in donations for Storm's legal aid. Privacy is normal and writing code is not a crime. I agree. So they're stepping up and helping Storm get out of the storm. Latest, Binance partners with Spain's BBVA to provide off-chain exchange asset custody for customers per FT. Look at that. Update: Bitcoin institutional demand continues to outpace new supply, with 545,579 BTC purchase yield year to date, compared to only 97,082 BTC in new supply. That's what I was talking about earlier. ICPs and ISPs in the Philippines have blocked access to exchanges, including OKX, Bybit, and Bitget. Singapore exchange sued by investors. Asia Express via Cointelegraph magazine. Look at that. Insight. This year, on July 14th, Bitcoin has surpassed Amazon in market cap for the first time ever, becoming the top 5 most valuable asset on Earth. Look at that. Polymarket users predict an 87% chance Ethereum will hit 4,000 this month. It just hit 4,000. So there you go. ETF flows around 277.4 million in BTC and 222.3 million of ETH were bought on August 7th. That is yesterday. Update: Sharplink Gaming. They have just been accumulating, adding another 10,975 ETH worth $42.79 million, bringing its total holdings to 532,194 ETH worth $2.07 billion. Huge. Animoca Brands partners with Standard Chartered Bank and HKT to establish Anchor Point Financial Limited, applying for Hong Kong stablecoin issuer license following the new stablecoins ordinance that took effect August 1st. Look at that. Giveaway alert. You want to be following 300 the artist. That is the number 3, Hana, with 2 N's. That is HUNNA, the artist, to find out about how you can win some room. Look at there. Look at there. The FBI has fired 3 officials, including the former acting director Brian Driscoll, who served in that role prior to the confirmation of the FBI director Cash Patel. Also forced out what Special Agent Walter Girardina, who was involved in an investigation of Trump's trade advisor. Look at that. They're cracking down on the FBI hard. And I think that is the main news for today. Let me bring on the guys and we'll chop it up for a little bit. I'm not feeling too strong, feeling too well, but I'll stop sharing my screen and I want to shoot the breeze with my guys. So we got Bully Pick in the house. We've got Tenderly also in the house. We've got Ace in the house. And we've got Crypto Dude in the house. What's up, guys? How are we doing today?
Hey, good evening, guys.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Tenderly, Bully Pig, Crypto Dude. How you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, sir.
Solid, man. Solid. I like that shirt. I like the shirt. Yeah, guys, I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to last on this show tonight. I wanted to make sure that I got through the news, but yeah, I might not. I might cut this episode short so I don't end up like getting sick on stream. I don't know what it is. Probably just like I'm exhaustion, just building up, ready for the weekend. Also, haven't really eaten much today. So. Crypto Dude, what's up with you, dude? Got going on? Might be muted. Yeah, guys, it's looking like that way, man. I did want to show a few things before we call it an early weekend and get this done. Um, if anybody has anything to share, dude, feel free to bring it up on the screen. Show it, but I'll just go ahead and show my entire screen. We'll scroll through a couple different things, right? Okay, so I think I got the new logo for the GPSC down pat. This might be it. I've been kind of working on this, and big shout out to Crypto Dude. He gave me his visual prowess, and I don't know if it's perfect yet, but it's got the G for the Gigaverse and the GPSC, and this might just be it. I made this. This was for the Obviously, it's not there right now. But I made this for game night, right? We're going to be playing some games. I'm going to stream some games from that's Discord. If I can hang in there a little bit, around 8:30 or so, maybe. So as soon as we're done here, I'll go head over there and play some games, probably. 300 is aura farming with this one. So get ready for aura farmer. Got a new SAI bounty out there. Um, yeah, there's a lot going on, guys. Got a new collection, right? New collection, completely new collection. Okay. And then we get into this right here. And if I click on this, look at this. We got a new website for the Gigaverse. If you could ever load. It'll load. All right, there we go. So I just move this panel back just a little bit. There we go. And then we're working on getting like a gallery for the Gigaverse down pat. We're gonna get a gallery for where you can connect your wallet, all that stuff. So showed this a couple of different times. This is where the comic will be hosted and stuff like that, and all the different dev stuff that I'm beginning to dive into. I even have a GitHub, so I feel special. I feel special. Starting to learn how based the devs that we have in this ecosystem are. They're so talented. So, Crypto Dude helped me get my wallet connect working. So whenever I click this, it prompts me to connect my wallet, and I could definitely do that. So what I think is going to happen is you connect your wallet, and then as soon as you it'll have some type of animation that says go to gallery, or gallery just pops up on here once you connect your wallet, and then boom, you're in the game. So there's that, and then this is what we had going on this week. So you take a look at the schedule once it loads. Bam, bam, bam. Spaces all day long. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you might be wondering where you could check that out. You can go to deorganized.media/schedule to figure out what spaces, what podcasts, all of the things to keep you in the know within the Bitcoin and Stacks ecosystem on DeOrganized Media. Also, go set up your account on deorganized.media and get ready and start earning some dApps for on-chain actions. I love it. And of course, dude, don't ever forget, don't ever sleep. If you guys are trading Giga V2, there is some big stuff coming. We have a we have a weekly meeting with the Gigaverse squad, right? Every week on Saturdays. So we're going to be getting together with you guys and going over some very exciting news. So I look forward to that. And if you have not known, if you do not know about Giga Pepe V2, it is the flagship collection of the Gigaverse. So go mint you a Giga Pepe V2, and good luck. I hope you get a Dark Dude or Anon trait. That way you can get a special one-of-one drop to you, or make a mix and match Giga with all the traits, and a one-of-one. So I love it. What else did I not cover? Zero Authority bounty. So there is a new Zero Authority bounty here for SAI content. SAI is the first AI token on Stacks. Create a AI video or animation for SAI. Let's look at the bounty overview. Scope of work. The Satoshi AI terminal is being tested and whitelisted by individuals, allowing users to identify complex DeFi strategies, then execute it, all with a single prompt. Users are grinding in the Discord to earn the Yield Yogis role for early access before it goes public. Create an AI marketing video about SAI and post it to X. Be sure to tag Satosh_AI_agent in your post and add some information about the terminal in the post. Multiple winners will win from a pool of 60 STSTX, that is stacked STX. This bounty will run from 8/6 to 8/13, so that's next Wednesday. Let's see what you're cooking with Let's see what you're cooking with base quants. Let's go. And we've already got some base entries already. And they keep rolling in. So I love it. I love to see people getting involved, getting activated, and making things shake. So let's go. Um, guys, what we got going on tonight? What are we doing this weekend? What's the plan?
Well, I'm finishing up all the chopping work for some wild rice soup. Real stuff, man.
Oh, you're chopping wood, dude?
Now I'm
Getting
chopping
swole?
carrots, celery, and mushrooms. And
Oh, what you making?
we're making some chicken wild rice soup.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I gotta eat something. I'm getting hungry.
And I'm
That's probably why I'm feeling sick. Is like I just haven't eaten. I need to eat some chicken noodle soup, some good soup. What about you, Tenderly? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be being at home as usual. Um, it will be more boring because there's not gonna be a stream on Saturdays and Sundays. But I'm sure gonna be hosting the Sunday morning show on Sunday. Probably do some videos. I participate in the Stake and Dio Discord weekly contest, and let's see what we have to like bring out. I hope I win one day.
I'm pulling for you, bud. Pulling for you. I go over the entries on like Sunday night, Monday morning. So I'm pulling for you. I'll see you. I'll check it out. Always give everybody a fair shot. What about you, Crypto Dude? What you got going on this weekend? Crypto Dude might be having some technical difficulties with his mic. Maybe AFK, but that's okay. Boy, you pick. What you got going on this weekend, dude?
Yes, I've just been working on the new smoke NFT, and I'm trying to like work on it better, make them better. So I'm trying to get more opinions on what can be added or what should be added to the collection, and trying to like make it look more fashionable, more enthralling, more exciting for the community. So that's what I'm working on so far.
Damn, Skippy. Congratulations on that new all-time high for smoke, dude. Well earned. You grind very hard, and I've seen these OG NFTs. The smoke ethereals collection was fire. These smoke OG collections are like it's another level. What's up, Crypto Dude? Did you have little technical difficulties there for a second?
Yeah, I was having issues. Had to figure crap out. I don't know. I think I had too much memory, like soaked up. And got too many things open between the browsers and Unreal, and now Substance Painter. I think I was putting my machine through the ringer. It's good though.
Oh, I get it.
I'm back now. So what I miss? I couldn't hardly catch it. It's like like I kept crashing and.
Oh yeah, just not feeling too good. Just feeling a little sick to my stomach. So I was just asking everybody what they got going on for their weekend. Just keeping it light. I went through the news, got everything done, and then so what's up? Hero Gamer says GP needs to rest.
Yeah, it sounds like you need to catch some rest. Yeah, you sound like you're a little under the weather.
Yeah. And Sam says he's anticipating 91 cents, and I am too. I love it. Win 200K. Soon, Sam. Soon, before the year end, I think. But
So,
yeah. What's up, dude?
I've just been cooking with Substance Painter all day and all night. Last couple of days, trying to crash course myself through this because I wanted to have more control over the materials and textures. Right.
You're more than welcome to show us your work. You know
Yeah,
that.
let me give me 1 second to try and organize this first here.
Damn, Skippy, dude. You got to see something that I've never showed anybody, which is that like my files and how I saved it whenever I first got my start. like how much of a noob I was, dude. Yeah.
We've
What a
all
mess,
been there,
right?
We've
What
all
a
been
mess.
there. So, one sec here. All right. So
Ooh.
this is what's called Substance Painter. It allows you to basically import your objects or your FBX files, so your models, right? And then you can apply textures and painting to them and whatnot. So that's what I'm doing here for the robot model we have in game. Let me try and center this. All right, so we basically have, let me get back to the painter so you can see it a little better. Basically have the robot imported, and it's got all, there's a kind of a process when you're importing it to kind of break it down into the selectable components. But once you've got that, it's not that difficult, really. You can use this polygon fill. It's kind of like the bucket, This is very, very similar to Photoshop, how Photoshop works, by the way, or GIMP if you're taking that route. But, we got layers over here. And essentially the way it works is you want to, basically take a material. So let me get over here on an actual visible layer. Actually, you know what? I'll just create a new layer. And we'll go over here and add the mask. Black. I'm sorry, my palette. I just rearranged my palette, trying to make it a little more organized.
Oh, you're good.
So basically, I've created this layer, right? And actually, I need to move this outside this bitflow folder. Sorry on that. So basically, I've created a new layer and added a black mask onto it. So that way, when I basically do my fill here. Why is this doing this? There we go. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag a material out onto it, right? And then because we have a black mask on it, it's not really going to show until we kind of like paint it. You know how masking works in Photoshop?
Yeah.
Or here, maybe it'd be better if I did this first. Actually,
There's a visual
let me do this. It'll be a little better. I'll create the layer without the mask first, so everybody can see that part first.
There you go.
So we'll drag this out onto the body. Takes a second to kind of render. All right. So as you can see, it just applied the freaking material like just all across the body, which is obviously not ideal. We want to have like subtle blending and stuff, right? So that's where masks come into consideration. So we'll add a black mask basically, and now it's basically invisible, right? And so if we come to our brush size, it's probably a little too big, but we'll just spray right here. You see, we can, let me zoom in. See, we're revealing that layer basically, blending it in. Obviously, there's, you can adjust your brush.
I bet there's stencils too for this.
Oh yeah. So this is where I think this is what's pretty cool right now. This is kind of what I've been doing. Let me get rid of this and this, and let me create a folder, and then let's call it. What brand should we add next out of the ecosystem?
Rue.
All right. Rue branding. We need a kangaroo picture. This one, let's make this one psychic. Let's make this one crazy. So this is kind of what I do with each one. I take the metal and I dupe this first. Then I go Rue metal armor. So I created these layers already, right? So now I can take this, hide that entire metal armor, drag this up into the Rue folder. So I can keep things specific to Rue, right? And so now that I've got that, I just realized I need to do the same thing for these other ones, because this is, well, actually we can just leave that visible. I just don't like how it's blending. Hold on. Actually, let's move this out. Can we move this above? Sorry, I'm just annoyed that it's kind of messing with my.
Take your time. Take your time. No worries.
And Control Z is slow as hell, by the way. So let's do this actually.
You can do it. Yeah, on it.
I don't think we can do GIFs
Oh, okay. Oh, I said you.
because a GIF is.
Oh,
I mean, we might be able to. I've never tried to do a GIF, but I've been just working with PNGs.
I mean, shit. Here.
You got an alpha. You got a PNG with alpha, like the transparency or where it needs to be, right? Then
Here, I got something different that you can just use off the fly that I'm gonna give you.
all right. So I'm just gonna leave this metal down here. It's fine. We don't have to dupe the metal. In all honesty, we can just bake it out as a texture. Just as long as everything basically is kind of like cohesive, it's fine. So let's get. Let's see here. Yeah, let's. Yeah, you got texture for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you want to give me just thing without the background on it, that would be stellar.
Got some right here. Boom. Alright, and then now I go to here and upload to your file. Here we go. Here, and then right over here, and then here. And there you go.
Okay, you want this guy in there, all right?
Yeah, let's see what you can do with it.
Image. All right, so let's go to pictures. Let's put it in my PNGs. Let's go to brands. What's the name of this file?
Giga Pepe Ninjas. But I mean, it's just a generic.
Okay, we'll just go GPSC.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was just like a generic file name.
No worries, we're good. We got it. And so, where is?
Yeah, a little deer up far down there. Such a bad.
Look at that little guy. Look at Buff Moonib.
Buff Moonib, bring him up. Who opts in to see Buff Moonib as a skin first?
We could put him on the. We could put him on a layer. Let's do it,
dude.
Let's put him on a layer.
It is a Friday show. This is like your entertainment show, right? Like we're doing what we want to on Friday. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
don't
where
even know why I do.
where should we put him? Where should we put Buff Moonib at?
I
His back
think-
or?
Yeah, the back would fit best because it's bigger.
Yeah, because we can also make sure we get to see it the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, dude. I didn't even think about that.
Base
All right,
color.
so what are you doing here? Oh my god.
I'm just dragging and dropping, and then it'll tell me. I basically dragged and dropped to here. It told me to import it. I told it to import as a texture. Basically, select. You know, I'll show you another one here in a second. But then I dragged and dropped from here to the where I wanted to place it, and now it's a matter of like scaling and position. You know, so usually first thing I do here is bring this to 180 because I don't obviously drag and drop that in there perfectly myself, and then. That's fine for now. Let's shrink this down to 0.05 and see what we get here. It's too not big enough. We need a little bigger. It's 0.06. Let's try that. It's not too bad. All right, so let's just. Where should this go? Like down here, maybe.
Oh, it's perfect.
And there is a way to blend this alpha. Hold on, where is this? I think it's. God, I can't remember now. There's a way to blend this black off of here.
Like, yeah.
God, what is it? It's like it's alpha extraction on something. can't remember where it's at. I'll have to look it up. That's fine. We can look that up here in a sec here. It's probably down here, so somewhere I would guess. No. Where is this? God, there's so many options in this app, and I'm like literally only used it for like a couple days, so you have to forgive that. Oh wait, you know what we could do? You know what we could do? You know what we could do?
Noticeable, dude.
This is what we could actually do. I have a better idea. Rather than doing this, what we can do is we can just delete Buff Moon Eve. All right, and we'll just go ahead and delete this out of here, and then we'll go ahead and go back to this. We'll just throw the transparency on ourselves from here from GIMP, right?
Yeah.
It'll be a little easier for us.
Oh, that was interesting the way you opened it. I usually
Oops,
open it
alpha.
Nah, I showed it earlier.
Okay, I was like, oops, alpha drop. My bad.
Yeah. New GPSC logo coming to you very soon. I can't remember if I showed it on the game or the pre-show or the actual show, but alpha drop regardless, it's okay.
You just ran out of memory.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, did it pull the GP on us?
Oh shit! Yeah, I was about to say I was just struggling with on the struggle bus for like years.
Dare I try and say recover?
Yeah, I was like, I always.
We'll try it.
Why not? It'll bring your. And my GIMP looks exactly like that too, with 100,000 canvases.
All right, we're gonna get rid of this feathered edge here.
Feathered edge can ruin
Oops,
it.
probably don't kill this background now.
There you go.
And then export
Yeah.
as
Buff beneath PNG.
pictures, PNGs.
That's such a good buff beneath. It's okay. We need to give him some tattoos and shit.
Oops. Buff. Neeb. Oops, shit, I gotta put a .png in there. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I hate whenever it makes you go click the box already, or you could just smash space bar.
Alright, so
Good morning,
we've got
Benji.
this.
Any reason why you use you instead of 9 you use 1 on that when you export?
Yeah, I didn't want compression artifacts.
Okay, got you. Little splotches and shit.
Why is that not dropping?
Let it drop, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Huh, I'm retarded.
Okay, bro.
I wish the prompt would prompt a little closer over there, yeah.
Better
Hidden by
drop
my
it.
other window.
You know
All
what? This art is actually reinvigorating me and making me feel better. I feel less sick to my stomach now.
That's so amazing how that works. Art does the same thing for me, dude. It's crazy you said that.
Yeah, dude. Like if I'm feeling like type of rough and I start like working on some art, look at it. It just works so good, just like that. Like big and buff, bad, like perfect. You don't have to scale it down at all. It works so good.
You slightly rotate it, get them better
You don't even
lined
have
up.
to show the arms. Like if you just shift them over to the right just a little bit, like and just get the abs and the chest, like there you go. Perfect, just like that. It's perfect. Dude.
We can probably rotate it a little bit, actually, though.
Yeah, just a bit to the right. And really, you watch the TV again? Eat your mic.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
I said, you watching TV again while you're on stream? Mute your mic.
No. I wasn't watching TV. It was a mistake. Like I was in a space. Like
Okay, I believe.
Look at this texture.
Gangster, dude. Look at this shit. This is wild.
bros, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, we revolved.
As Bruce Munib.
Bruce Munib. Fucking Buff
That's-
Munib. Alright, let's check out.
That's Munib. That's Munib Norris.
Let's like mess with the other colors, shall we? So
Yeah, dude.
Like
let me
Revolution
do
of
this
Bruce
really
Lee.
quick. Duplicate
Tenderly, I
that.
was just busting your chops. You can still watch cartoons if you want.
All right, so we'll go in here.
Oh, dude, I just peeped Tenderly's fucking name. Dude,
What should we?
Nigerian Prince of Stacked Africa. Look at this. Nigerian Prince of Stacked Africa. It's beautiful. I love the name, the title.
You
But
know
I
the
see
fucking vibe.
you, bro. I see you. Oh, that shit's sick, dude. Dropping us down. Look at this. The colors are that easy. The templates are that easy to change.
Well,
Dude, you're
all these parts, I had to manually paint as a material first over here, and now I'm just
to get a template.
yeah. So you can kind of look at this like here. Let me just get back to the masking of. Let me add.
Dude, we're creating character skins right now. You could connect that to owning an NFT, and then you get a certain skin within game. Fucking base.
All right, so check this out. Let's just like show you what I mean in terms of painting to a plane or something. Okay.
How
So-
heavy is the file for this? For this
The-
program?
Oh, I mean, it's not light. I mean, you're gonna have to be able to render. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so you need a graphics card and RAM.
Yeah, and I mean, you can technically pause your rendering right here and just paint, and then unpause it, and it'll render. So that way, you're not having to render as you paint, and that can kind of make it way more
Help a
performant
little
for
bit. Yeah.
for a user that doesn't have that. But you gotta kind of imagine while you're painting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, forget about that.
Yeah, it's not ideal,
Not
obviously.
real time. That's crazy.
So if we wanted, we could basically, let me show you this up here. So this is polygon fill and this is mesh fill, okay? And basically I'm on the polyfill, which basically you can look at it like the paint bucket from...
Yo, I had an idea real quick.
What's up?
I'm gonna throw this down. Can you drag the bot down just a little bit to make it match on his eyeballs?
What's up?
Put the you see the base. Do you see the base glasses on the screen right now? Drag them down just a little bit more, and face them forward. What if this was a trait? Like drag them down just a bit. There you go. Like we drag them down just a bit more, just a bit more.
Are you
A
saying
little
for a
bit,
picture?
down, yeah, just straight down from there. Now to the right, just a little bit. Like, can you see? All right, here. This is what I'm getting right now for you. Boom! This is so cool. This is a fucking great picture for you.
Are you trying to get
I'm
a
gonna send it
picture
to
of
you.
this?
Yeah, I got you. I got a picture. I'm gonna send it to your DMs real quick. Here you go.
Okay.
Right here. And then what if we made a trait like this? We're owning something. Fucking crazy, right?
It's all
Get them
based.
base meme glasses on there.
I see what you're trying to do. You're like, move them down a little bit further.
Yeah, there you go. You see what I was doing. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Now-
dude, that's totally doable. I mean, all that is like spawning basically. So the way I'd imagine that would be done is some sort of socket that is a plain
Right.
object that's basically an emote or something like that. That's could be
Should we
tripped
try to run
on
it
and
through-
off for a time period if on conditions, right? Being that.
So we could also run that straight through Meshy, and it'll make an item for you. You can do items in Meshy too.
Totally, yeah. It's kind of crazy how
Yeah,
OP
it
this
is.
is.
All right, sorry for interrupting.
No, no worries. I want to hear those ideas. So
Yeah.
check this out, though. See this is organic flesh right here. Okay.
Like purple flesh, so it's textured as flesh.
Yeah. So I drag this over here. It puts it out here on the model. You could actually throw it all the way up to the top. Hold on.
across the whole thing. Yeah.
That's fine. I can just blend it in with the mask. I mean, it's calculating.
You can make it to like where it's like a cyborg.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's base. Instead of robots, they're cyborgs. That's fucking base.
I mean,
Look at that
obviously.
flesh.
All right, so let's add a mask to it, right? And now we're on a polyfill. And you can do polyfills by, like, for example, we could just make that thing.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to show
Or
the whole
if
thing.
we wanted, we could do it by freaking, instead of mesh fill, we actually do the polyfill, so we can see that specific polygon.
Yep. That
We can actually fill particular polygons if we wanted. So it's kind of cool that because the mesh fill
this controls that you work with this.
is like
software as well.
it's interpreted, so it's like it's intuiting what I mean by when I click, and it like I didn't define that as a particular mesh in there.
Yeah. So it's like for artists.
Yeah, it's super trippy how intelligent this is. So basically, like, instead of that being met, let's make these flesh, right?
Oh my gosh, dude.
And then
You're cooking with hot grease. I already see it. Nemesis. Like Nemesis from Resident Evil type vibes.
all right, exactly.
Veiny little.
And look, he's got the muscles, so he's got them. He's gonna have the literal flesh in here. So there.
Yes, dude. And it's interpreting that you want all those polygons in a line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at this. Oops.
It even got the ones on the top.
Yeah, because those are actually the same. Those are the same part. Those are just down the thing. Like, part of me wants to make that flesh, but
So that purple within the helmet, yeah, make that flesh. It could be like a brain material.
yeah, we could change this too, obviously, if we wanted to a different material. But let's keep it
If that was a
somewhat.
brain, yeah, if that was a brain and it's like a brain within a robot,
Oh,
right?
wait, what about in there?
That's controlling the robot. It's
Oh,
like a
dude,
brain.
there it is.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's the ticket right there.
Dude.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Dude, that's nasty. All right, so let's see what else we can do. Hey, let's look at it. Take a look at what it looks like.
So now we're gonna write some lore for these characters that are fighting in FPS.
Oh, we should probably get these too.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see what that looks like. Oh my goodness, that's nasty.
You ever heard of Warhammer?
Yeah.
Dude, if we looked into like the Warhammer lore and started implying like FPS, like using that as influence in this, and then have some type of like different types of robots and shit like that, and then like have fleshy stuff, like, dude, yeah, so sick.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy how like you can just start painting, getting into it, just lose track of time. Like, let's just take a look at what we got here.
You do it all night.
Oh, dude, I did this all night last night.
You didn't sleep, did you?
No, I did. Well, not at night.
During the
but I was
day.
sleeping
Yeah,
in the
during
morning,
the day.
and
All right.
took a 4-hour nap. I'm back at it.
I see you, dude.
We can make like these little knobs flesh. We can make that throat flesh.
You can make them like laser beams too, and like give them a bit like animations to make laser beams shoot out as like an ability, and like the person in front of you gets hit.
Actually, I don't like those knobs being flesh, but I do like
Me,
the throat being
yeah, I don't like either, honestly.
Come the fuck on.
Here,
Jesus.
you got
So
it.
cool.
You got it. Game design in real time.
Accidentally went too far. All right.
Yeah, when you control Z too far, and then you don't want to control Y your way out of it,
Yeah, exactly.
so you just go and click again.
Bingo.
Artist issues, artist
The
problems.
struggle is real. All right, so this is kind of looking cool. I'm not
I think
sure
it
if I
looks
dig
great.
the purple. The
I
purple.
mean, the buff Munib is like the best. I mean, really is. Is Crypto Dude the Elon Musk of the Stack Stuff world? I agree that he is. By the way, don't give
what
Dude a
did somebody just
girlfriend.
say? Somebody just said that's hilarious.
Yeah, he also said, by the way, don't give Crypto Dude a girlfriend. Yeah, okay.
You guys,
Yeah,
it's
too late.
Too late. Already have one of them and more.
And she encourages the cook. So
Yeah, she cooks herself. So
yeah, okay. Enough. So yeah, good morning, GP from 300 the artist. I love you, brother. We got Nosferatu jumping in. Nosferatu, you got that bass voice, bro? What's good?
So shall we take a look at what this looks like in game here in a second?
Jumping in. What's happening? Yeah.
Let's get it. So yes, we should definitely look at what the character looks like in game after you have, reskinned it, played with the mesh, colored it, added a buff Munib on the backpack. Yeah, gave it some flesh, turned it into a fleshy cyborg. I like it.
Let's see here.
Fucking insane how you have just like, dude, you're like the full package, man. Like you can dev it, you can cook it, you can clean it, you can modify it, you can iterate it.
Yeah, I'm a big nerd.
I think you're a base nerd. Base nerd is the way. Like,
Damn,
the
this
nerds are
is
the
fucking
cool.
disgustingly epic.
It is so fly, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah, I don't like this. I want that different.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe just only from the top fleshy.
Yeah, let's make that green again.
Yeah, that whole thing green.
Yeah, for sure.
There's enough little fleshy elements in it, and especially from the top with the head. Like it can look kind of fleshy from the inside, like the scalp is missing, and it's like the human within the robot, and it's like they took the nervous system out of the human and stuck it into a cyborg.
Oops, hold on. Why is that not? When did that change? That's my question.
You can even give it different game mechanics where if you shoot soft flesh.
So here's something you might want to know how this works, by the way. So this slider right here, you're adding or you're subtracting. Okay. So basically, if you did something you don't like, this is like effectively erasing my bucket. So you can go like, come here and click that and undo that, or be like, oh, maybe I do like that. Do it again. Oops, nope, I don't like that.
Oh shit, the whole thing.
Do that, and then fucking, oops, did too much. Let me do Control Z. Boop boop boop. Let me, so basically you can use Control Z, obviously, but if you're like too lost in the sauce on where you were on your Control Z and you just want to
click a certain area,
masking, right? You can just be like, instead of filling, you just, yeah, exactly. And
that's is that the opacity bar?
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
It's technically like how it's applying the fill. So.
Oh, so it's either barely applying the fill or it is.
Yeah, it's all or degrees of some and then degrees of none, right? All the way to none.
I love it. It.
So
put me on game. You know what's next for this, man? This is, I'm gonna fuck with this.
Oh yeah, dude. Did I forget to fill that?
And then I can actually fix the polygons on the weird models from Meshy as well with this.
Let's just export it as a texture. We're gonna do this.
Are you able to edit characters' meshes, like the polygons and the meshes on with this too? Or is
No,
it
this is just
skin?
substance painting. This is basically
Okay, got you.
texture painting.
So you want to have your character model solid before you go into this tool. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna call this one buff, or actually, I would just call it buff. Keep it simple. And then we're only exporting this one. So this is where it takes a second. Now we'll show you the import. Oh, let's go ahead and close that. Let's go in here, import these. All right, import should be good. So let's go in here to our textures, buff. I'm gonna rename these really quick to be a little easier for myself.
Yeah.
Buff. Oh, come on, why you always close that drawer like that?
Yeah, you can give them those characters both fight like how Giga Pepe fights. You can give them if you can give them life bars and make them fight each other and knock them out, like they knock each other out, like randomly who hits who at random intervals.
Like old school. Are you like talking about like where you drop kind of how you used to have those little fucking spinning things and they'd like be a little arena and drop
Beyblades
in there.
The Beyblades. yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then now you can have a side bet on if the Leo from the trenches beats Giga Pepe in a fight during the game.
That'd be hilarious.
Like we should make a automated battle arena of memes that we can bet on. And they have different AIs attached to them, and they have.
We could do that as a mini. We could do that as a mini game and make them just smaller, so we can stand over top of them and watch them fight in a little arena.
Cockfighting for memes.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
So base. Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm going to the suggestions in the BoostX Discord right now.
Yes, do it.
And I'll remind you. In the suggestions.
Mascot.
So you
mascot. Meme mascot cockfighting. RNG style.
Gotcha. Suggestion. Meme.
Gotta be RNG style. It's all like, random. All right. So, rather than because like I'm gonna make.
Yeah. Them arenas.
I'll let you finish your statement there.
Place your bets. There you go.
So
suggested meme mascot cockfighting. Make them small. Them arena fight in.
We can make the arena look like some sort of like a little Roman Coliseum. We're all looking over at the top of it, but so I'm gonna make this obviously a dynamic material mesh based on NFT ownership. That's the goal here. We got basically a material, right? So I'm gonna create a dynamic material that's essentially the loadout material that's based on NFT ownership and user selection of the verified owned NFTs that match the correspondent that are like relative to a skin. So basically we can stylize our robots based off NFT ownership. We can create cosmetics basically that are NFTs. And so I'm not going to do the dynamic part of it right now because there's programming involved in that. I'm just going to show you
because exactly
to create these base materials anyways. and then I'll eventually have a dynamic material that will, composite whichever one in real time. So
Well, say
basically,
you,
we're gonna
like this Giga Pepe that's dancing on your shoulder right here. You wanted his hoodie as your robot's, like the pattern on his hoodie, as like the skin on your robot for owning that NFT is what you're talking about.
I'm talking about being able to dynamically change the texture of the player character and or even at the accessories, like you're saying, where it's based off of NFT ownership. Like not just, like I guess you'd say the decals like we were talking about previously, like where these glow points are, those were the decal points. We could do those obviously as well, but in terms of like, see, there's the decals, there's the visor, and then there's the base texture relative to the robot. Okay, so if I just say use this one, and I just what the fuck? Oh yeah, hold on, I'm an idiot. My bad. Hold on. Gotta go in here and actually select the texture. Hello.
You got it.
Yeah, and then we hit save, and then we can go back here. Now we can see our new character with this flesh, and we got Buff Moonib on the back. And so let's go ahead and test this out and try it out and see what this looks like. So obviously this is manually selecting the texture. This is not bound to NFTs yet, but you could very easily imagine that we just get the balance of the user, get their own NFTs, right? And, essentially once we know which NFTs they own, then we can present, right here on the selection list, instead of these abilities, we could have 3 cosmetic slots, your base, skin, then your visor color, and then your decals. And so we can basically bind those 3 to different NFTs that you own, and then, the user selects them, then they hit play, and then, it loads it dynamically based off of proof of ownership and user selection. And so let's take a look at this Buff Moonib here. Let's get it a little brighter. It's kind of dark in there, I guess. It's hilarious. Seeing this shit?
It's so good.
Looks like a freaking backpack, like some sort of like character backpack. This shit's way too addicting and way too fun to do. So obviously that was we didn't change a whole lot. All we really changed was the color of the main metal. We went to green, and we added the sticker on the back, or the texture on the back.
Dude, the Buff Moonib, let's go.
Yeah, and let me see if I can resize this. No, of course not. Let me go to character.
You do great work, bro. This is what it's about.
Yeah, we're just trying to have fun. That's the thing that's gonna make the difference, right?
So it looks like Hero Gamer wants a gold bot of some
A
sort.
gold bot?
That's some. Yeah, he said, where's the gold somewhere?
God, I really need to fix that styling right there.
Want some gold on there at some point. So I guess a gold bot is in the works for Hero Gamer.
Yeah, we can.
The dictator. So we gotta listen to Hero.
Just so people are recognizing what's happening, we can do the same thing with weapons too. So we can give guns skins. We can give even accessories skin, like the GP little guy right here on my shoulder. This is all doable. And so we want, obviously, people's feedback. That's super critical. But right now, we're kind of like in idea phase for interesting things we can build in game, right? And the better ideas we have, the greater this demo, for lack of a better word, will be when we launch. It's going to be a game but it's also going to demonstrate the technology and the technology integration, right? So keep the ideas coming, people, please.
Yes, I think that we just got another one, gold AK-47. So skin textures for games and stuff like that, right? We've got
Should we
that.
try and see what
We
that would look like? Do you want to see the
definitely try to
process?
make that happen.
All right, so let's try it.
We could. I think that there ought to be weapon packs that you can use from Unreal Engine, right? That you
I
could
already got
use
weapons.
to just download it. Oh, you got an AK already in this game?
Mm-hmm. Well, an assault rifle.
Oh, gangster. Okay.
Not
Let's try to think of like a different class of weapons. Do you think that like in this game there's a room for a different class of weapons? I know we kind of experimented with the idea of having a lightsaber, but only as an ability. Do you think that maybe there's a place in this game for
melee weapons? Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I want melee. I want guns. I want gadgets. I want it to be a not just a showcase of the tech stack in terms of stacks, but I want it to be a fun as fuck game, so we can always just have some fun. Play like Trip and Monkey made a killer suggestion earlier, which was
Griffball.
He's basically saying, what if we have it where when we can basically, well, not just Griffball, but also he said, what if we make it where we can deposit, enter a match, deposit basically some tokens into a contract, and then as that's basically your buy-in, right? And then as you kill players, you have basically automatic payouts. So basically you're getting paid per kill. And it seems technically doable. So might be something we're going to be pursuing. Right now I'm also working on that. Oh, go ahead.
So what about bounties on players?
Yeah, that same type of thing could also
same type of deal.
Well, we could do like where it's just everybody buys in, and then it's just kill free for all, and then the more kills you get, the more funds you win, right? Or we could do it to where it's like asymmetrical too, where we have one person that's just OP and they buy in, and then you have the other people buy in against them, and then there's kind of a little bit of a bounty-esque in terms of killing a player boss. Or there could be, there's all sorts of interesting, unique things we can do once we have a little bit more done on the server side and contract side of things. But right now we have enough to fuck around with and get something up and running, really.
Like ship it, bro. Like, yeah, it's enough to fucking start playing and have like a couple people running in there and fucking around with you.
Exactly. So here, I'll show you how they do this. So we export this, right? And we're gonna go to FBX, and then we're gonna export this like this. We're gonna go,
I think a Warhammer. I think like I'm gonna think of different weapon classes next.
And then select. Where is my? Oh, wait. I put it in the wrong folder. Actually, you know what I just realized? Hold on. I need to actually move that out of there, or else it's just going to constantly nag me about importing. That's why I have that outside the root of the game. right, so let's try this again here.
Tenderly, what you think about all this, dude? Like, what would you like to see in the game, brother?
All right, so there we go.
Um, the game is actually nice. I love the whole robotics stuff. The whole it's sleek and clean. Has nice interface and it's eye catching and when you get to see games like it, it's it's a kind of recent game, not a old school game. You know, and yeah, you can. It's a PlayStation standard for real.
Yeah, I think so too. But like, so if you're thinking of
So
other games that you've played, like what things, like what weapons,
I would
characters,
love to see my own PFP on the game.
I don't
you
know if
want
he's
your
cutting out
PFP
for
in there?
just me. Yeah, I couldn't hear
Yeah,
it.
he's cutting in and out a little bit, but he said he wanted to see his PFP as a character in the game. That would be cool. Yeah, I agree.
We'll most definitely have the BNS PFPs as the profile pictures in game eventually.
Yeah.
That's not really that hard, and it shouldn't be that hard in all actuality. So I'm trying to just focus on other stuff mainly at the moment. But check this out. We got a carbon fiber grip of the gun.
Oh yeah, now you've dove into the beautification of the game side. Like, yeah, I get it for sure. The carbon fiber on the handle. I like the way that it applies the texture. Kind of like you have a wide radius, so it's like you can. I mean,
Yeah,
can
and
you
if I wanted
select just that grip? Yeah, you can select that just that grip, that portion of that if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, if I wanted to just go in here
Yeah,
and
poly.
do this. Yeah, totally.
Hell yeah.
I like giving it a little bit of roughness though, because it adds wear and tear. Clean, super clean is not always like realistic.
Is there like a scruff pad to where you could come through
exactly.
and like scruff it a little bit? Maybe?
Exactly. So we can do that. We can add that from probably let's see here.
Like another mask on top, basically.
Exactly. We just
I'm getting the concept. I'm getting the concept of how this works. It works just like in GIMP, like you said, like with layers.
Exactly, dude. Let's add. Well, we'll come back and add the effects.
Yeah,
later.
yeah, for sure.
Let's try and just get something that doesn't completely suck. Because that right now it's all just one solid.
Dude, do we have to does guns with greater abilities, are we gonna be paying for them? Or like extra fees or something?
I wasn't planning on doing pay to win per se, but there is going to be NFT abilities. When it comes to like weapons, I'm thinking NFTs should be cosmetics. The only bonus to like player capability, so to speak, should be like gameplay abilities. So we're talking like things with cooldowns basically, or passives that are very easily obtainable by everybody. How you reward through progress in a game.
It's like, but you progress through accumulating assets and stacks.
Yeah, or whatever the game mechanic is plus that.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's cool. Going in the right direction.
So we're starting to cook here a little bit. We got a little bit of a little grip there. Let's make this bottom part gold too.
I'm seeing it.
All right, let's see what this looks like. Getting a little better. Should we make the trigger probably gold too?
Black. Yeah, I don't know. Black maybe. Black might maybe give it some contrast.
Black. All right. Let's go with the.
Do we want to make it matte black or metallic black?
Let's actually look for
like a texture for it.
Like what do they call them? Plastic.
Yeah, I was supposed to say plastic.
It's not really a plastic. It's gonna probably be in the plastic category. It's like a composite. I'm just looking for something that's gonna give me some roughness, but
Right.
not too much roughness, because you're obviously
Yeah,
training.
you don't want it looking like a
trigger a lot, right?
cactus. Yeah, you don't want it to look like a cactus. You want it to look like it's
We
got
can
some
change.
grip.
We can change the color of it. Super easy. All right, so let's
Yeah.
download this. This one's
Oh,
got
and
a
then
little
they
bit
have the
of
yeah,
stress
perfect.
lines in it. That's all I really
Yes.
wanted.
That's great. Yeah. Oh, and then like within the app, you have the
I can change the
capability
color of that. Yeah.
to change the color, but not only that, but download the different texture right there. You don't even have to leave to go search for the download of the texture. You just download it straight from there. That's great.
Exactly, dude. And
You
then
might have to select the polygon first and then drag and drop.
we're good. I think I just need to double click there, and then I think I need
Now
to
we can
change
change
the
it up
scale
here.
on that though. Hold on, that is not what I like.
You're cooking with hot grease right now, bro. This is very good.
Oh, it's this right there. Scale.
You're getting to witness the whole process through and through. Like you went from making sure that it could connect to stacks to adding different functionalities in stacks to importing characters from stacks to now we're beautifying elements of like
So we can
game
change this plastic color too, obviously.
items and shit. That's dope.
All right, so that looks
I
relatively
think that looks
solid.
good. Yeah, I think that looks good.
And we can actually probably use the same material for other components now. So
Yeah, so there you have a template.
yeah, so we'll just go here. We'll come back to the mask. We'll come back to the polyfill. And like maybe this little thing needs to be that.
You know how in like
Trying to
Call of
think.
Duty or like they have what is it, Counter-Strike, you can go and build your own skins and then sell skins on the marketplace and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We should do something like that.
Oh, ideally, yeah, we could. I mean, the trick there is being able to pipeline all the assets properly.
Yeah, so basically turning them into an NFT collection that is a continuous NFT collection that people can add to and then set their prices and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, or giving them some sort of editor allows them to edit the actual textures, and then that's a little outside the scope at the moment, obviously, but
yeah, it's
it
like
is an idea to think about for sure, because people are most definitely probably going to want to do that.
Like I know I would love to
Unreal at that
design
point, though.
a Giga Pepe GAT. That'd be freaking awesome.
So we should put a rubber stopper right here, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Like a rubber mesh, like a rubber texture at the end there.
Let's take a second to compile the rubber effect. Then we gotta add our. Let's actually, before we do that, let's take a look at this texturing.
Oh, that's great. That's a great texture.
Yeah. Now
we'll rubber stopper.
This. Put it on the back here. Boom.
That looks great.
So easy that is to just basically start filling it in, and obviously once you get like your general color in place, you can then add, smudges and with the, instead of doing a polyfill, you just use your brush, right?
Well, and then you can also add new polygons to the game, like say, like I've seen in Call of Duty, they have like a gun like this, but it's a dragon, and like it has like a tail. It has a tail on the end, and then the mouth of the gun is a dragon, and it's shooting fire out of its mouth as you fire. Like you can do stuff like that. That's obviously more advanced, and it's like the next level up from this, like adding more polygons to detect like the gun itself. But, this is so I'm getting so bullish. Let's gonna be so much fun. Is the biggest
Yeah,
point,
dude,
though.
it is fucking a little bit of tediousness. There's no doubt about that. But like the more you iterate, the more you cook, the greater it is, right?
Yeah.
That's how it always works.
Right. Well, we talked about this yesterday whenever we were looking at my files whenever I first launched GigaPep AV2, right? Like how I iterated and finally got to the point to where like, hey, now I can kind of teach how to cook and stuff, like my style, and then like I'm better at saving my files and stuff. Like you just iterate until you get to the point to where like you're handling your business, right? You know, and you're putting other people on and you're kicking out dope shit on the regular.
Exactly.
I can't
We
wait
should
until
we should probably
people.
match that gold on the top rivets. Yeah.
I agree. Like if it has that same kind of polygon, it should look the same.
We're gonna probably have to do individual polyfills in these because it's trying to
These little trying to grab that whole module.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's start.
Can you shift click and then select the whole area?
I can just
select that one at a time.
Maybe there's a way I can like rotate it and then select. Hold on.
Like all of them, like click, 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 click.
Maybe just like do the.
Yeah, like that. That's what I was. Yeah, you knew what I was talking about.
I think that's gonna be a bitch though, because it's still trying to get that.
Yeah, but then you can just remesh that.
Yeah, but I need it. It's all about the right selection tool. Triangle cleavage.
Just the right. Maybe you can do it again. That's sick. It looks like you have to swivel from the other side to like a different vantage point from the other side.
Yeah. Oops.
And there's obviously going to be like a way that you can do it this way too. There's like the easier way to do exactly what you're doing, but we'll get there as we learn, right? You know?
Yeah, well, I think part of this is the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you sometimes it's not always in because you got to understand this mesh fill is interpreting this entire mesh into components.
Right.
It's not; those aren't like distinct components. It's just a bunch of polygons. So when it says mesh fill, it's like I think this is the mesh you're talking about in terms of subcomponenting. It's not always going to be correct, and when that's the case, this is where you have to actually kind of come in here and fill in
clean it up. Yeah, clean it up just a bit.
Exactly. And I should
You're
probably.
doing great.
I'm not entirely sure if I should be undoing these ones, to be honest, because the other the more I'm looking.
Yeah, you might want to change the visual to grab that one piece.
Yeah, I kind of actually like. Let me get rid of these. I don't mind the hammer or the little.
Yeah, I don't mind the hammer being like the hit. Yeah, I don't mind that being gold either. That shit looks good.
The other parts of it, though. Oh my goodness, this is where the shit gets tedious.
Oh yeah, no, I see you.
But
it's a process. Everything is.
It is a process, exactly. And let's see here.
And people will be able to watch this and have a little bit more respect for
what it takes to put it together.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. It is.
It's like like Hero was like, go to AK-47, and then like we're making it happen, right? So.
It's more like gold AR, but same difference.
Yeah, true. Hero says, just ship it. And then Tenderly says, I'll get to post my GF soon. Expect it, sir. I do expect it. Handsome son of a bitch.
Let's see here. Maybe if I rotate like this, I can be like this. There we go. Now it's getting there. I'm figuring out this selection tricks here a little better. It's all about the angle. With a lot of this shit, because you're obviously like dealing with what you can select. Almost there. Oops, that's not the one. Come on.
That looks so clean, dude. You got like
I gotta get rid of this down here.
right there. There it is. There it is. All right, 2 for 2. There you go. Or well, 2 for 3, but yeah, same day.
Oops.
Yeah, that little there.
Should that be or not?
Fire. Did the nose of the barrel of the gun gold? I think it should. The whole front part, like the front
Just
plate
wondering.
and the. Yeah, I think the them should be golden too. Like all of that should be golden. No. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that.
But you think with just the barrel in there should be it? Or do you think the whole?
Like I think that whole gold and then like the faceplate be black.
Faceplate right here, you mean? Like this surface? Or are you talking about this non-filled area yet?
Yeah, like maybe that's black instead. Or do you think
get rid of
gold
these,
too? Or do you think gold too?
Shit. The wrong selection. I think it looks pretty good if the barrel's gold. I don't know if I'm a fan of this being gold yet.
Got you. Yeah,
Might
it
be
needs
alright.
contrast. Needs some contrast, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're gonna do the face of this gold though.
Yeah, we gotta go around that little edge, that little outline of it.
Bevel edge.
Yeah. To differentiate from the different component of the gun.
Exactly.
Fire. So good. If you're just tuning in, we're creating a golden AK-47 or AR for a game called FPSDX. It is codenamed FPSDX, where you can earn power-ups, cosmetics, all of that stuff through owning different SIP tins, NFTs from the Stacks blockchain. And we are creating this gun skin together in real time. Sounds like Hero Gamer wanted a gold gun created, so we are using what tool is this?
This is Substance Painter.
So this is Substance Painter, and we are using this Substance Painter to then texture and put different masks on this gun to create an in-game asset. Who knows if it's going to be tied to holding a gold Stacks Invader in your wallet to have this cosmetic. Who knows?
Johnson, baby. That just put all that right there.
I have one. I'm not going to list it. And a guy can dream.
Why the hell?
Big shout out to Cyborg.
All right, there we go. We got a weird fill right here that I don't want. So this is basically quality assuring the faces at this point. Make sure you got all your edges the way you want them, right? These are pretty good on this side, it looks like. Can't see any imperfections, so let's take a look at the other side. Oh, great. We lost some faces over here, it looks like. Probably, yeah. All right, let's add this page. We need to reduce.
And then it kind of makes it hard with the shading and the shadows too to see if it's golden or there underneath on the small piece, like on the underneath. Yep, you know exactly which piece I'm talking about. Yep.
You can technically move the light around it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. It's like a Blender almost, but like for game assets, and it's like Blender and GIMP stuck together.
Basically, yeah. So let's try and do these faces really quick. Oops, helps if I add instead of subtract.
We don't have to do it really quick. We could do it at whatever pace we need.
Well, faster the better.
Yeah, you're right. But happy Friday, homie. I enjoy doing this shit with you.
There we go.
We gotta give the people what they want. Damn, this shit's coming together. It's crazy, bro. I'm trying to think of a next game skin that I would like to see. Like of course, like maybe like a toxic green weapon would be dope. Like a poison weapon shooting out like gas clouds as it like with poofs of gas, green gas as it shoots, and it's like a neon green, and it has like a biohazard sign on the sign.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Yeah,
and drop
the creativity we have together seems legendary. Like we always come up with dank ideas together.
Yeah, dude. We do some cool shit together, dude. We have similar thinking. I remember whenever we first started like cooking and like just like getting to know about BlueStacks together. Like you were teaching me about BlueStacks and your plans and stuff. Like it's almost like we were like stepbrothers. Like, you want to do karate in the garage? Yep, because we're completing each other's sentences and having the same thoughts and shit about the same shit. Yeah, dude. I enjoy this thoroughly. Let's see. So suggestion, weapon, skin that represents toxic waste. Neon green base color with a biohazard sign on the gun or the skin of the weapon.
Oh, God damn it.
Animation could be a gas cloud. It could be a small gas cloud that appears when you fire the weapon. Small green. Green.
All right, so now we need a matte metal. Metal. All right, so metal machine metal probably. Yeah.
I mean, what do you feel about matte black?
Matte black.
Or do you feel like shiny is Yeah, like matte black for it. Make it really pop with that shiny golden texture. Make the matte black.
No, yeah, let's check it out. See what it does. Black sliding.
We could see. We could see. Yeah. Like shiny black versus matte black. Yeah.
I'm trying to find one that's gonna work here. Plastic ultra matte. What metal? Anodized, maybe.
The name like flat black.
Just try matte again. That probably works. Oh man, I always fucking gotta download it first. I was just want to drag it straight from there. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all work. Still a little shiny, but
We can probably dial that down
I think
some.
it'll work. Yeah. I think it'll work.
That's probably just the metal. Let's see here. Right. This is probably the roughness and some other parameters up in here. We'll check it out here in a sec. Now let's get back to the mask and then polyfill this object. Of course, it's being way too aggressive. And we actually need to change the color. Oops, what am I doing?
Or like a blue and make it gunmetal gray. Nah, that'll be pretty good. That'll be good.
Let's just see what this looks like here.
See what like the see what it would look like.
God damn it. I always forget to select the mask again.
Oh shit!
It's not that bad.
But it hit the top. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I just want to test out the. Let's see what this looks like on this component. It's not too bad.
That shit fly as a bird.
Probably stomach to be on there, maybe. Let's try it on this one. I think we need stickers or something right here.
Yeah, for sure need stickers. Like I was saying for that biohazard sign, if we built something for like just like they do in Call of Duty where you can like create something like this program to where you can connect it to Stacks assets in a marketplace and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's
No
probably
way.
a way to do that where we can maybe like take an NFT and have that NFT be dynamic material instance. Problem with that.
I mean, I could give you
quality
data.
assurance.
I can give you. I mean, maybe if I give you a something that you could work with, maybe you just slap Giga Pepe on the side there just as a tester. Good. Here.
Yeah, we'll slap something on here for sure as a tester.
Alright, so here I go to Giga Pepe.
Yes.
And then you got two different Gigas that you can use. You got my PFP, and then you got a different ooh, silver?
Yeah, I'm just
Gunmetal
trying to-
gray?
Yeah, it's the brushed metal basically. So it's just trying to give some highlights in terms of
Metal
different
component.
angles.
Like
Yeah,
the circles,
exactly.
like those little circles could be metal components.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Let's see what this does. Perfect, actually.
Bolu in the building, back in the building. What's up, Bolu? Oh, you peak. I don't know why he didn't put his name as Bull You Peak. TC. That's his new DNF.
Probably throw in this stuff too. Do this. Not liking that. Let's see if we can do better with this part. Ooh, that is not what I was looking for. Come on. There you go. One more. Let's try this. What up, Bolo Cook? Bolo Peak? How you doing? That works.
Hey, Crypto Dude, how are you doing, man?
I'm just over here having fun hammering on this substance painter. Ooh, there we go. Well, like damn, it's 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm feeling this vibe, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. GP's just busy doing his work as well. Yeah, we're all grinding. Let's go. I think I already let me go do stuff here. Come on, let me get the angle there. Let's take a look at what this is starting to look like here. Not too bad, not too bad.
Coming together nice.
Yeah. There's I think we need carbon fiber back here.
Let me see.
This should be carbon fiber, I think, to match the aesthetic.
Yeah, I see it.
Uh,
I'm trying to think if the silver part should be gold. You know how like gold and silver kind of clash whenever you have them on the same thing.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea actually here, but since we have that already established as this metal, what we can do is just come in here. Oops, let's actually come in. It's not working the same. I mean, it is, but it's a different material instance, so I need to brighten it up. So. It's not too bad.
Yeah, dude, that shit looks sick, man. I mean, just as is, like honestly, with the white, bro, and the black at the back. Like this looks like some like, dude, this looks raw as fuck. Honestly, honestly, God.
What the hell's going on here?
I like how the white and the gold works together to, like, like it complements the black with the gold and the white. I'm trying to think of what it looks like.
Dude, this is weird.
Like some type of stormtrooper weapon, like the stormtroopers with the yellow and the
Mhm.
white helmets. I forget what they're called, but like this reminds me of some type of like gun skin and like Destiny or something like that. Like it looks good.
We're gonna wait until we get one of your stickers on here.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking epic.
All right, there we go. We got the carbon fiber on here. Actually, let's get rid of that carbon fiber really quick, and then let's get rid of this.
Yeah, you doing something? You do a little something there. I see you.
Let's put this carbon fiber back on there, like.
But I do like the white though. Like I'm not just saying that. Like that's like with the gold accents and the black. Like it feels like it needs a little black on the front of the
For sure.
Like all that. Like maybe the sight.
Well, I need this to be black, probably.
Yeah, like the clip would. Oh yeah, if you made the clip black, it would kind of make it flow. I could see that. Yeah. Like
That material's wrong.
Just like. Just like but black is the color.
For sure. Let's do a.
Then you could even do like wood grain on it, like in a different.
Exactly, dude. This is what I'm talking about.
Fucking like the possibility.
I always forget the down one. And see how some of these have like these cool little fucking patterns on them, and they start painting those on there. That looks trippy, dude. Here, we'll add that too, just for to show you. All right, so where is the plastic ultra? All right. Got to make that fucking butt hinge gold. Yeah.
Do you have snipers in the?
Oh yeah, we got.
Oh yeah.
There's snipers in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Like what you thinking of? Like
what you think we're gonna not let people have some fun with some sniping? Come on, man.
Bro, boom headshot. You don't know about the meme?
Yeah.
Boom headshot.
But I love shotguns. I prefer shotguns than snipers.
Me too, to be honest.
I use shotguns better than snipers. I don't even know how to use a sniper that much. I would just say 20%. But shotgun is like 8.
In this,
I know how to use a sniper though. I know he's a sniper.
Yeah, bullet pick. If you notice when we do
But
pool game,
you know who is a
okay, go on.
Well, you've been talking about getting me on Call of Duty Warzone for the longest time, bro. He wants to carry me because I am trash at that game, and he wants to carry me. He's been talking about how good he is and how he wants to carry me, and he's been trying to get me to play. Like every once in a while, he'll drop me a link to call it. So what about this? I'm like, yo, like I'm good.
yo
We'll get
GP.
it done. We won't play. We won't play
GP.
Call of Duty Warzone. No. What's up?
GP. I
I
actually
am
want to
I
believe
am bullet
that's why I
pick. Do
said
play Call of.
You said what now?
I said I actually want to bully you. That's why I asked
What
to
you say,
support
Bolo? You got me, bro. I know you gonna carry me, bro. You gonna put me on. You gonna show me the metas, like which weapons to play with and stuff, and
But you could play with it on your
how to
phone.
Yeah, no. My phone is like it's not like it doesn't have like a whole bunch of memory. So I got a tablet that I could play with from. But like I want to be able to play. I want to play this. Like I can't. Oh, I can't wait to play
That
this.
would be like Warzone material.
Yeah, this is high level stuff, guys. You
Well,
know,
I'm just
especially
playing
since
mobile.
Crypto Dude is like you imagine like this is like the MVP, right? Minimum viable product. Like you imagine like whenever it scales into a multiplayer Warzone esque battle, right? um, where whenever we're streaming, people could send you like you know how in Warzone you got the little boxes that drop down, right? You get a boost from somebody and it sends you down a care package.
Yeah,
Great
I
care
understand.
package.
Like
Exactly, dude.
I've forgotten this stuff. Yo, uh,
We
airdrop.
know,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know.
Add that.
So
Add,
airdrop.
add that. Add that to the ideas, dude. Suggestions.
I will, I will,
That's
I will,
fire.
I'll go ahead and so go into like you guys see how every time I have a suggestion or an idea, I'm going to the BoostX Discord, going to the suggestions channel, and then doing suggestion. Warzone
Airdrops. Yeah. Receiving a
mode,
care package after receiving a boost.
receive a care package.
That will actually be legendary because you'll be able to stream your gameplay on X, receive a boost while on X,
Yeah.
and then the players that or the viewers that sending you the boost on X will be able to see their care package drop in game.
Yes, that's huge.
That is actually fucking legendary. Let's go. Dude, that sounds fun as fuck.
It does.
Olympic just posted a meme on a game on his WhatsApp, and man, why this is crazy. A Call of Duty meme.
You take it a step further and give them options to where you can either select an individual character and it drops it to their general vicinity, and then it puts out like a warning to all other players like that a player got an airdrop inbound, and it brings them all on like trying to go to that character to fight. Or you can do a general one to where you draw other players to a certain
Yeah, like create
place in the map,
a
and
local
then say
interest.
somebody has a kill
Oh my
streak,
god,
and then they target that area,
so good.
and then
Yeah, so
blow up the area, right? Social manipulation games, like Hunger Games.
Oh my god, this
Shit.
is legendary. Dude, keep
so
those-
GB, they're gonna be
seriously
emotes.
sick. Emotes? Oh yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
He's like, I want to get out there and teabag somebody. So we're just filling in the little chunks here that are missing. Right, we're getting closer. See, this is no joke on like just to do this one weapon skin. See how much time? See how much
I
time it's
see.
taking, folks? This is what's
I
gonna
see that.
make the difference, though, between having something that's super generic versus something that's, very representative of the culture. The Stacks community. All right, let's see here.
I think I need to be more come here more often because it's nice to be here, like, for real.
It's fun. It's fun, bro. It's like kicking it with the bros, helping the developers build in real time. Like this is what it's about.
Because literally, at this time of the day, I won't be doing anything. I cannot sleep still. So, and sometimes I get amazed because I am so tired after every day-to-day activity, and because the stream starts 12 a.m. my time. So yeah.
Let's see. I need this one. Accidentally added E somehow. All right. Rotate it to the other side. Clean up this a little bit. Damn, this thing is starting to pop. Let's see if it's like, oh, god damn, that looks good. All right, so I think we just need to decide on a couple more pieces like this understock here. Oops, looks like we're missing some gold right there.
So what will be the how do you get to name these weapons? Like, do you have specific type of, or you want to just name it according to like how was it on a normal life game, normal life activity?
In terms of naming conventions, we haven't really decided on that, but I mean, they're each skin, depending on the slot, is going to have a, there's probably the way I envision this are going to be multiple NFT collections, some for weapons, for cosmetics, some for abilities, different, one's for weapon cosmetics, one for player cosmetics, one for abilities, probably a season pass, various different implementation uses of NFTs, but the essentially all the NFT IDs will map to a specific skin, and based on your ownership, that's what's going to be presented as usable and rendered when you're using it.
So you definitely need a BNS that's connected to this game and like an X handle, so people can boost that X handle to do those general care package airdrops.
Yes.
Because what I wrote was this. So a suggestion: you can boost an individual player's BNS to make a care package drop closer to them. You can have a BNS handle connected to the game to boost that drops a care package to a designated area all players know about. If a player gets boosted individually, it sends a message to other players
Yeah,
that it is going down, so that
we have a look.
that player now becomes a target. If the general boost to the BNS connected to the game, all players get the message that a care package is inbound. Then a player with a kill streak can then target that area with whatever ability they have saved up to get a multi kill.
Dude, that's sick.
Dude, could you show GP what you just did just now with the colors? Um,
Yeah, are you talking about this one?
The purple is slick.
there was the one that everything was like covered in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. So it's got like the what is that hydro dip
Yeah, this is
look?
what do they call it? Chromatic or chameleon paint job.
Chameleon
Yeah,
paint.
exactly.
Yeah, chameleon paint. Chameleon candy paint. That shit's sick.
Yo,
Yeah.
chat. You all should follow Crypto Dude on X. He's building amazing stuff. Crypto Dude the BTC.
Yes, that's there you go. So that's cryptodude.btc, but that is cryptodude_BTC. That is the handle. And then you must be following boostx_app on X as well. Don't forget about that. Get into the BoostX Discord. If you see something that you would like to be built within the game, please do get into the BoostX suggestions channel and drop some suggestions. Yeah, I must say that, like, I mean, this gold is cool, but like this chameleon is fucking where it's at. I mean, this looks like this gun fucks. It's like seriously,
It gets some.
get some, bro. Get some. Let's go. If you're witnessing this, this is very, very, very early. This is not even beta. This is not alpha. Any of that. Like it is like this is as early as it gets. Whenever you get to see somebody learning their craft, this is what trailblazing looks like, and it's all the way inside the barrel too. That's sick. It's already
Yeah, I
taken
think
care of.
we're gonna change these
I'm
rings.
just worried
I
about
think
the
we're gonna change
poly.
these rings to this metal, just to
Yeah.
give it a final.
Well, save that one too, but also like I really liked the white with the black, the original how clean it looked. I really like that one. So if you could save this one and that one, and then have two different games, like if you could Control Z to
Oh,
that
all I have
final
to do is just
portion.
disable the mask or disable that layer and add a new layer.
Okay. Shit.
That's the best. That's the best
Well,
part
then
about
you
this whole
have
thing. Is like once we create these masks and these layers, we can just turn one off, turn one on. You know, like here, watch what.
fire.
Yeah,
So you got
all the
multiple.
gold gone.
Oh, dude, the white with the fucking chameleon.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is super entertaining to do. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, dude, I'm entertained, dude. So I was the guy that would sit back with the friends that wasn't as good at games, right? All of my friends were gamers, and I would still play, right? But I'm just as content watching my friends play.
Oh, look at
Oh, I love that.
that. Yeah, now we're cooking.
Pinstripes reminds me of like a Joker-esque weapon. Make a pinstripe down the barrel too, just like you did that. See how it's got that accidentally? Make that a pinstripe all the way down the barrel and go all the way around.
Let me just see what these vertices look like. I think
It'll probably end up being two triangles that you have to fill in to get a straight line. Yeah.
you're right. There.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, dude, this is a freaking angry. You could go sell this skin right now. I think that was the wrong triangle.
You sure?
No, you're
I'm
right.
I'm just gauging it based on this little ring right here.
Yeah, I see you. I noticed that right after I said it. I was like, no, he's good. Got this in the bag. Good grief. Look at this camera on the gun. Or the skin on.
All right, so let's fix these up here to complete the. What happened there? That's weird.
Goes a little further. You can check it out
Hey,
after.
it's fine. It's good enough.
Yeah. Are you shift clicking
I'm
and all
holding
that?
Alt to rotate my camera, and
Alt.
I am clicking my
Gotcha.
middle mouse to pan it like this while holding Alt. If I press my left mouse while holding Alt, I'm doing this with the camera. If I press my right mouse while holding Alt, I can zoom in and out. So basically,
Do you see that little polygon right there on that little that little polygon?
Yeah.
There you go. There's another one on the other little
right there.
little ones on all of those little ones there. Yeah.
Oh, come on, just fucking move.
So it has the same type of GIMP that I'm used to navigating through the canvas just in 3D.
Basically, yeah, it's very familiar to anybody that's used to using a photo editing. It's all about the layers and the masking, right? And we got one more. Yep, got him. All right, let's take it.
Got him.
Damn, that looks pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, part of me wants to do it on these little every other ridge, but let's just take a look at what this looks like now. See if we can spice this up some. Yeah, we need a sticker still in this back butt. So let's use. What do you want to use? This guy?
Yeah, I think that color would work better for what you got going on with the color scheme. Got more colors that match. Crazy how you could just drag and drop and open up just like in GIMP. No shot. No.
Damn.
Look at that.
Crazy,
Let's go,
crazy,
GP
crazy,
weapon, GP skin weapon.
Crazy. This is crazy. This is massive.
Dude, that looks fire. I almost want to put it right here, though.
Wow. Yeah, dude.
Actually, let's think about that. You're running through the game. We could put it on both of you, on both sides, right?
Yeah, you could.
I think this one. Oops. I think this one needs to be rotated.
That's insane.
Slightly.
Dude, it's like it matches the hoodie and the gold
I know.
halo.
It's like it worked really well.
Insane.
Looks like your own personal real gun, bro. GP, you need to go get your own gun, bro, so we can actually place this sticker in it.
Yeah, this is great. This is what I'm gonna learn next. Like I have to learn how to create this. This is the skill I have to learn how to do.
Or maybe we could have a paintball game, and this sticker could be on your gun.
Well, the goal here is to make it to where it's part of an NFT collection, right?
Right.
Exactly. Oh my god, look at that. Just fucking just blew it up, and look at this fucking just massive.
Blew it up. You're like, oh, I am the gun now. I am the weapon. I'm the secret weapon.
That's too much. 0.125.
Damn.
Doesn't Wayne Brady have a show like that? It's too much.
Damn.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bit? Can you just duplicate this and then drag it over to the other so it's like the same size?
I just
and
need to
stuff?
change it right here.
Uh,
Same size. I remember what values I put in the scales. Helps remember. Helps,
oh yeah, numbers stick out to you like that.
I try to go with like fractions of 100.
Oh, okay. That makes it easier, yeah.
Like relatively easy, like 12 and a half, 25,
Can
50.
you believe?
What's up?
Can you believe that we were thinking of mapping out the
Manually.
stuff and manually? We were actually contemplating on doing this in
Yeah,
GIMP.
and then I was like, well, there's got to be a better way to
3D
do this.
We're about to map out the shapes.
Should we
in GIMP.
put you on the clip too, or should we put like some text on the clip, or what do you think?
What do we got for the clip? I think maybe the new Gigaverse logo might work good for the clip. What do you think?
Hell yeah, hook me up, send it to me.
All right, so let me make it transparent. This is gonna be kind of big.
Dude, this is based. GP fucking AR. GPSC edition AR.
Fucking crazy, dude. We should make like I was saying, adding polygons to it, like a halo that hovers above the gun.
Oh yeah, that would be done in Unreal though, because you're
Yeah.
essentially talking about adding attachments to existing meshes,
Right.
which it's not that hard to do. It's just you have to basically add a socket
Logo.
or attach it to an existing socket and just position it. It's offset, so to speak.
Right. I'm gonna drop something in my to the right.
Dude, this is sick. This is fucking legendary. Oh damn, that cleaned up nice, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Logo Giga Pepe.
I was working on a logo for the Gigaverse for a long time, and finally, just, like you helped me, like figure out what it needed, like with your visual. Like I think your visual cue and my visual cue together is pretty base.
We most definitely collab well together.
Yeah. I like the DeOrg mic there too. I ain't gonna lie, like if it had a
We'll throw the DeOrg mic on there too. There's room for stickers everywhere in this.
Yeah.
Alright, Giga Pepe, here we see base color. Alright, let's see here. Maybe that should be back here. I almost think that should.
I don't think it looks bad at all, just like that. But like maybe scale it down just a bit.
Yeah.
See if it fits
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing. But you know, like I don't think it looks bad if it was just like it was. You know.
Yeah, I like how sometimes it's not all encompassing. Right?
Yeah, I like it just like that, dude. Honestly.
Let's see if we can. I think a tiny bit less. Trim a little bit less. Well, actually.
Be right back, boys. I'll be right back.
Damn, look at that. That looks so good. I think we're going to need to scale it down a tiny bit further now to prevent that bleed over on the top. Yeah. The bottom doesn't matter as much. Alright, that's pretty cool. Now we just need to do the same thing on the other side.
I just made a clip right now of GP's sticker on the gun.
Just took a clip of it?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
Just posted it on X, so
Hell yeah, dude. Boom.
Oh my gosh. Yo,
like, bro is
I really do
goated.
like the new.
Bro, are you from Earth? Are you from planet Earth?
You talking to me?
Do you like the new logo? Do you like the new logo for the Gigaverse Tinder?
Yeah, it's very slick, bro, and it just gives, the whole, it expresses everything in the photo, like in
Yeah, it's
the
got
in the
the
service,
G too.
in the image.
Got the
Sorry.
G in there. Yeah, dude, he cooked on that logo.
Let's go.
All right, so let's put the mic down here.
DeOrg mic? DeOrg mic? Yeah, dude. DeOrg mic. That's exactly like whenever I saw that area, it just seems like the DeOrg mic would fit so perfectly there.
I need to change the proportions of this. It imports it as a square for some reason.
You know, the cool thing about this is that this is live, right? So if anybody wanted to kind of look at your process and like how you did this, this is a learning tutorial on how to use, what is this program?
Substance Painter from Adobe.
Substance Painter from Adobe. So really, really cool, dude. Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate this.
I'm having fun. You don't need to thank me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, shit, I know you're having fun, but I gotta tell you, thank you, man. It's putting people on. That's the thing that I enjoy. I think that we connect on that very well. Is that like we want to see others win too? So like,
Damn.
we don't gatekeep our alpha or our processes.
Oh my god, bro. That dude, he
Yes,
says the GP's Kings, bro. You know what's up, bro?
Look at this shit. What if we did a QR code to the DeOrganized Discord on the somewhere? That's fucking like QR codes within the game.
We should put it on a wall somewhere. Like we could actually have a secret room that has a bunch of QR codes for invites onto Discord.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Well, how about everybody
like,
has a
if somebody-
custom gun, like a physical merch of this gun, like real life? Like GP has this gun real life.
I want this gun in real life, yo.
Yeah,
want this gun in real
but
life,
it's not gonna be real. But like, just have the physical, structure of it, and it looks cool. You can use it for a photo shoot or something.
Whenever I like, well, the cool thing about this is that you could get this 3D printed, right? Like this same software is good for not only games but 3D printing stuff too. You can 3D print stuff like this.
This is great.
It'll come out as the same like shape, but then you just have to apply like the different paint and stuff on it, So like the models are perfect for that. But you would have to apply all the time. Look at this freaking gun. Holy shit.
Bro.
How many Giga Pepe V2s to use this gun? I'm just kidding.
Dude, I think it's gonna be fun as fuck to see all these variations of all the, because we can cook so, like, I'm obviously still a little bit rough around the edges here, but with more practice I'll be able to pump these out faster. But if we can get more people involved, we can get more people using Substance Painter. I can divvy out the FBX files. People can freaking start styling them however they want, and they just send me back the textures. It's really not that hard. It's just a matter of knowing how to export.
You just have a Google Drive
FBX from a mesh, or like, so if you have a mesh in here, all we did was come here, we right clicked on it, we asset actions, went to export, right? And then we're basically saying export the FBX. I should have done it originally. See, I was trying to import just because it's trying to import it, the one I saved in the locally. But basically, save your file kind of outside your project while you're editing it, and then re-import it back into your project. Because essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to export the mesh, so that way you can import the mesh into Adobe Substance Painter, right? You'll do a little file, new, and then you'll select your FPX right here. You might need to make some adjustments here depending on your quality of your mesh and exactly the way it's built, but you should just try it out kind of at the defaults and see how well it looks. But once you've got it in here, then it's just a matter of adding the layers, you know, and masking off your layers, and, you know, maybe importing your pictures as a texture and dragging and dropping them and scaling them and positioning them. It's really not that hard. And we can you know, do specific brush effects. So like if we wanted to just give a little quick example here, I want to show this. This is gonna fuck it up for a sec, but let's just go black mask.
Yeah, because you're just adding a new mask.
So if we wanted to add a little bit of aluminum anodized red right here, we just like, obviously we're not going to do that, but I'm trying to give them an idea how this paintbrush works rather than having to use this polyfill. If you wanted to give like more of a get in there and friggin', you know, hand paint something, but you can do that. So
you could spray paint it and like make it look like a
exactly. So there's obviously a ton you can do. I think this is a good point.
I love the way that the carbon fiber, dude. I love the way that the carbon fiber in the GPSC, the new GPSC logo, yes, like work together. It looks so fly. Good grief.
Good grief.
Holy shit.
This thing is a fire.
I think that's a win, bro. Yeah. That's a win right there. Just as
documents 5 PFX content FPS weapons skins. Actually, I should probably put this. I should probably put this in the individual subfolder relative to the weapon.
Yeah, and then put a folder.
Yeah, exactly. And then we will select. It's gonna bake this as a specific. I really wish I could define the freaking weapon name or the skin name right now, but it just doesn't. Yeah, but it's kind of stupid.
Is it building?
Yeah, it's exporting the texture as a texture, and then now when I go in here, I can go to this right here. Where is it? This one? Oh wait, I need to import this first. Actually, I should. Just go in here. Asset details.
I guess I gotta download Adobe.
Weapon. So this will be GPSC, or no, Giga AR. Actually, we'll say AR. Giga verse skin. Probably should have called it AR skin Gigaverse. Now that I think about it, let me do that. So that way it's easier for me to find later.
Right? Yeah. Like
I'll be able to type in AR _ skin and then find all the AR skins. Right. So
makes sense. I like the way we were talking about like the way we need to be saving our files to be organized, and then you're like doing that in real time. Like I need to do it like this instead.
Exactly.
You know,
And
further teaching
this
me.
is gonna be base color, texture. All right, let's see how this looks. Come back here. I might need to drag some of this other stuff in here. Yeah, there's some missing elements basically. So this is where material editing is kind of, you have to like drag and
I think it looks great even without the materials and shit in
Yeah.
it though. Like with just like the
yeah, we'll
painting.
give it a quick look in game, see what it looks like. That way we're not having to fuck with the material editor. I'll have to so basically let me show you something really quick. When I exported this,
I'm not in a rush, bro.
I know, but you probably are looking to wrap up sometimes.
I'll wrap up whenever the process is done. That's
All
it.
right. Let's see here. Weapon.
And anybody else does not need to feel obligated to stay through the whole process.
So there's all these different files when you're exporting it. You got your roughness and your like height map and metallics and your normal or whatever. So
Right.
those need to be blended into the material, basically, in the material, like in this graph. They plug into these other, like the roughness plugs into roughness, etc. Metallic plugs into metallic. I can do all that later. It's not really worth pursuing at the moment because I'm sure I'll fuck it up 10 times before getting that correctly. I'm still a material noob.
Oh, yeah, you're still trying to figure out
Yeah,
how
I'm
to do
still
it. But we do have both dudes tuning in saying GP skins. Let's go. I wanna paint one. Ha ha ha. The UFO folder. Just like dude.
I might have forgot to assign this alt rifle.
Inspire.
God damn, my lights are so green. Hard to tell. Hold on.
So you need a way to get a camera,
I'm just gonna drag it.
and then you
I'm gonna drag a copy of the weapon out there, so I can look at it. Assault.
And then like you could put it in like a display case if you wanted to, and then like have it in like make this an armory, this little building, and then put little like gun racks up and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think the problem right now is that I have a bunch of lights on my character, so it's like dominating the rendering.
Right, yeah, it's like flush. The colors are being flooded.
Yeah, so let's go over here. Did I save it? Right, there it is. So let's give it a little.
Ooh! Yo! It's in the fucking game.
Let's go. It is technically what I'm wearing right now. It's just you can't tell because I got those fucking green lights on me.
Yeah,
which you could actually disable if you wanted really quick. It's not that hard.
You gotta figure out a way to
turn those off and on.
Well, you don't have to. Well, the light, but also like the camera. You know how like in some third-person shooters you can control the camera and re-rotate.
Yeah, I'll add that eventually. It's not actually that hard to do.
Look at this! Look at this fucking robot.
So,
Fucking
see here. Where are my lights? Point light.
This crypto not.
Yeah. Can I disable them? Render. It's my hidden game. Alright, hold on. This probably will help out a little bit. Although you have still this fucking massive directional light too. We'll hide that in game too. Alright, let's go ahead and now play. Save, yes.
And then you get to the point to where like you'll have weapons on the ground, and then you'll be able to like walk up to them and pick them up, and your character will animate, like run an animate whenever it's picking it up, and then it'll throw the weapon that you have down if you already have 2 weapons and shit. And all of that, like, you know.
You can kind of see it.
But yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can see it.
Damn, let's go.
Fucking sick, bro. You just imported a custom skin for your fucking weapon.
Yeah, right before that we did it for the fucking the Moonib's Buff Moonib.
Buff Moonib, bro. It started with Buff Moonib as the beginning like idea.
Exactly. So now I can just boom, 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 boom.
Shit.
Look at that color when I reload. That looks fancy.
Fucking gangster. Look at that.
Yeah, most definitely need a.
Yeah.
We could do Claymore style as Claymores. We could even make it where when they blow up, we do different effects. So like instead of just doing an explosion like that, we can have it fucking do like weird effects. You know, like fucking like I don't know, weird particle effects.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to think of an effect like that.
Like confetti that explodes. It's like a bunch of bitcoins or something like that.
Yeah. There you go. I was thinking in the same direction, like Bitcoin-esque. Like, yes, it's just often, bro. Often. Like, I was like, some type of
That pole dancer.
I still can't get over the Giga Puppet. I was just about to say, see, again, there you go.
I'm literally watching him dance. I'm like, well, throw some tokens at him. Here you go, buddy. He even cast a shadow in case
the Buff Moonib on the background.
He cast a shadow too, by the way.
Go back to that angle.
He cast a shadow too.
Got his own shadow. Got Buff Moonib. Hold on, stand still again one more time. Fucking A, this is too based.
Buff Moonib. Shit's hilarious.
Buff Moonib is so fucking funny to me, dude. It's so good. Yes. Thank you for standing still for a second. I got it. It's too fucking good.
Yeah, dude. So as you can see, have way too much fucking fun doing this. Like way too much. Like we just dude. Cooked on that freaking on the skin and on that weapon for I don't know how long that was, but it was a bit.
It made me feel better too. Like I was feeling like sick reading the news. I was like starting to get like little beads of sweat and shit, and then like doing that was like, okay, I'm here. Like fuck it, and I feel better.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Based episode. Well, you pick. You're still here with us, right? Did you fall asleep? Bolu fell asleep.
No, I'm still here. I'm still active. I'm still here.
What you think, Bo? You pick Bolu, my buddy. Might be on a little delay.
Looks like I'm trying to catch up on the comments.
I love.
Oh, sorry. Go for it. Go for it. Is this Nosferatu or is this Bulletpick?
No, I was saying that the skins are pretty dope. They're pretty sick. So I can't wait for the launch.
Yeah.
I just can't wait because I'm going to play the last
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're gonna play together and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing this, man. We got our call tomorrow at 11 a.m. in between 11 and 12 p.m. ET. We'll talk about this stuff, and maybe we could get into some of this, right? We'll talk a little bit tomorrow. Crypto dude, what you got going on? You gonna be cooking?
Oh
aren't
yeah,
you?
I'm gonna cook up a bunch of different skins for the outfits and some weapons, and I'm gonna try and rig them up to. I'll just use a placeholder, like a existing NFT collection for mapping the NFT IDs as placeholders, right? Until we get a new collection out there. But I want to try and rig it up to where basically it detects ownership of a specific NFT collection, and gets the corresponding ID. If it's a course specific ID, then it loads this particular skin, right? And then basically, once I know how I can have that, then I'm going to try and build out the menu, so that way during the character selection, the user can select from the owned ones they have, and then hit play, obviously, and use that selected one. It's probably what I'll be hammering on all weekend.
Badass. And I'm not opposed to calling it like what we talked about in DMs too. I think it matches really well. So,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think that might be the move. And then we launch that first, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It could be like boom, boom.
Yeah, we could take the notion of what we originally had, which was NFTs for the boosters. We could step that up a game basically and make it to where it's not only just an NFT for those first boosters, but you got the custom skin for this game basically. So
Bingo.
that's
Bingo,
the play, I think, here.
I think so too. Connecting it, yeah, right on. I might have to cook a little bit like harder on them too. Like I might have to like revisit. Like
I'm gonna use we're
what's
gonna
on-
use all those images, I think, as good source material for our texturing and our color schemes for the player, the robot textures, basically, like what we just did. We can still use them as the image in the collection, right? So that way there's kind of that same vibe. But if they own that NFT, then they also inherently get this skin when they're in the game.
bingo, bingo. It's a package deal. Like yes, that's the fucking
Hell yeah.
Did you have anything else that you wanted to? Any final frequencies, final additions to the conversation, shameless shows. What's up, bro?
Super close on getting all the stuff out of the way for the Steam store posting for this, so it's got a lot of like fields requested. So been filling that out as I got time, and then as Hero just said, just ship it. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. But yeah, we'll get it out there as soon as we can, but it's obviously got to be somewhat good. It can't be just trash. We want to have that first impression be decent enough to where people are going to be excited about it. And
I think people are already excited about it, right? And then, but you're right. Like you want to be content as the creator. Like this is your baby, right? So like take your time, bro. Take your time for sure. But like, we don't even have you don't owe anybody a time frame. Don't even go that way. So like, dude, just keep cooking and building the change, man. You're based as fuck.
Hell yeah.
This was badass. And
3-hour stream. Damn. Let's go.
We did it, dude. We did it, bro. We did it. We're built like that, man. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's
Monday through Friday, and then some on the weekends. Let's go.
Damn, Skippy. Like probably 60% of the weekend.
Exactly.
Thank you, Crypto Dude. I hope that you have a blessed weekend and a blessed rest of your night, man.
All right, you too. Later, guys.
Later on. All right, boy, you pick. I'll catch you on the flip side, bud.
Think you dipped out already?
Yeah. He's on a lag, a little bit of lag. I'll catch you in the morning,
guys.
bro. All right. Later, buddy. And this has been another based episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your favorite Giga Brain astronauts talk about the latest Bitcoin news, world news, alpha, fresh and hot off the presses. Be sure to tune into the Let's Go Morning Show Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. ET along with the DeOrganized Nightly segment Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. ET. We have the Stacking Down Poker Tournament going down tomorrow at 3 p.m. ET, and registration for guests opens at 12 p.m. ET in the Discord. So be sure you want to play and have a seat. We have 150 seats available, maybe a little bit less because the Chads in the Discord get priority seats. They will be playing. You know, get into the Discord, get active. We have a base activity schedule in the Stacking Down Discord as well as the Zest Discord. Got bi-weekly game nights and all of that. But the most important thing is go to DeOrganized.media and set up your profile and start earning some gaps. Get yourself into the know with going to DeOrganized.media/schedule to learn about all the spaces and podcasts that we have going on in the Bitcoin and Stacks ecosystem. And go get into the DeOrganized Discord, right? We have a very base Discord where we host the AI Guild, and we are learning about the latest AI tooling in workflows and prompts, and we have a prompt library that we're building together to help empower creators in this ecosystem. Just get that much more based. So stay tuned. There's a lot of cooking going on. Be sure to follow the BoostX handle at BoostX_app. Follow CryptoDude on X at CryptoDude_BTC. Follow DeOrganized at DeOrganizedBTC. That is DeOrganizedBTC. You guys stay blessed. Have an awesome weekend. We're going to do it all again next week. There's going to be plenty to discuss. And I am bullish. Base builders build on Bitcoin via stacks. And that's where I'm at. Our future's so bright that we need shades. We are so early that it hurts. GP is going to sign out for the weekend, and you guys have a good one. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.